The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
The Bible said you shall know the truth, and the truth gonna make us free. All the years we've been living in America, guess what? America has not taught us the truth. We still thinking we African American. Give me Jeremiah 17 and 4. Bring it out! We still thinking we African American in 2016. But we the Israelites, we God chosen people. It's time for our people to wake up from the dead state that they in. Read
the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage.
So what happened to us? Guess what? We discontinue from our heritage. In slavery, guess what? We discontinue from our heritage. They took everything from us. What's our heritage? Give me that. Sirach 17 and 11. They stripped everything from us. Now we think this everybody Bible, when this our heritage right here. This our Bible right here. Read. Give me Sirach 17 and 11.
The book of Sirach, or the book of ECCLESIASTICUS, chapter 17 and verse 11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
Now he gave us religion for inheritance. Read.
Gave them knowledge and the law of
the what?
The law.
Religion.
The law of life for an inheritance.
Guess what? This Bible is a book of law. It ain't got nothing dealing with religion. Give me Deuteronomy 4 and 44. This Bible ain't got nothing dealing with religion. We coming out here teaching our people the true understanding of the Bible. You the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. We God chosen people. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 44. And this is the law which Moses set before the children.
And this is the what?
And this is the law.
This religion.
The law.
Christianity.
The law.
Is
the law.
Jehovah's Witness.
The law.
This is the law that what?
Which Moses set before the children of Israel.
No, everybody.
The children of Israel.
The white man.
The children of Israel.
The Arab.
The children of Israel.
The Chinese.
The children of Israel.
This the law that the Most High God set before the children of Israel. Not everybody else. So what happened to us? Give me John 7 and 49. This what happened to our people. John chapter 7 and 49. So what happened to our people? Why we in this dead state in 2016? Yeah, 2018.
Read. John chapter 7 and verse 49. But this people who know not the law.
But this people who know not the law. This people who know not the law, because guess what? We still killing each other. We still stealing from each other. We still robbing each other. Read that again.
But this people who knoweth not the law.
What's wrong with them?
Are cursed.
This people who, wait, read that again.
But this people who knoweth not the law are cursed.
Guess what? We ain't been taught the law. In the churches, guess what? They ain't teaching the law. They teaching us that the law done away with. Yeah. So a lot of y'all gonna be in church tomorrow, putting your money right in the collection basket. But guess what? Read that again.
The book of John, chapter 7 and verse 49. But this people who know not the law.
This people who know not the past collection plate.
This people who know not the law.
Read.
Are cursed.
This people who know not the law are cursed. So who is this people? Give me Deuteronomy 1 and 1. This people who know not the law are cursed.
Israel must be dead.
Deuteronomy 1 and 1, bro. We gonna show our people who this people is. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
To all who?
To all Israel.
No, the Chinese man.
All Israel.
The white man.
All Israel.
All Israel. This Bible only gave to the nation of Israel. Not the white man, not the Chinese man, not the Arab. These be the words which Moses spoke to who?
Unto all Israel.
All Israel. Give me Deuteronomy 28, 11 and 26 first. 11 and 26. So this what Moses told the children of Israel.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
He said before the children of Israel this day. Brother from across the street, go on, come over here, brother. He said before you this day a what?
A blessing and a curse.
Read.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord our God. We wonder what we going through what we going through. Why? Because he's chastening from our God. God chastening us so bad that we think he ain't even real. But read that again.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day. And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
So a curse if we won't obey the commandments of the Lord our God. 28 and verse 1. Give me that at 28 and 1.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. It shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe.
Verse 1.
Verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it shall come to pass, meaning it's going to happen. If we listen to the words of this Bible, what's going to happen?
To observe and to do all his commandments.
If we listen to the words of this Bible, hearken diligently, meaning what? To do what?
To do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Why is we still fighting for equality? The Bible said we high above all nations. We don't want that though. We don't want that though. We high above all nations. Read that again, bro.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set.
No, that I will.
That the Lord thy God.
No, that the white man will.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
That the Lord our God gonna set us high above all nations if we listen to the words of this Bible. But we still fighting for equality now, not knowing that we the greatest people that ever walked this earth. Give me that in 28 and 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it's gonna come to pass if we don't hearken unto the voice of the Lord our God. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That all these curses gonna come upon us and overtake us. And we'll do the words of this Bible. Go to verse 46.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46.
Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46.
Brother right here, go on, come over here, bro. Go on, come over here, sir. Read.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
Start at 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
So these curses gonna come upon the children of Israel, and they gonna chase us no matter where we go. These curses on us. These curses gonna follow us. Read.
And overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou servest not unto the voice of the hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
And the curse is going to be upon us for a sign. What a sign do? It points to something. It identifies something. It lets you know what something is. The curse is going to let you know who the children of Israel is. These curses on us for a sign, read.
And for a wonder.
And for a wonder. We're going to wonder why this is happening to us. We're going to wonder why if we the smartest, if we the fastest, if we God-chosen people, why is this stuff happening to us? Read.
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon our children. Read.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness.
So since we ain't serve God with joyfulness and gladness, all this evil happened to us. Read.
For the abundance of all things.
Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
Now we're going to serve our friend.
Serve thy enemies.
Do they say friend, but read that again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
So now we got to serve our enemies. Since we don't want to serve God, we got to serve our enemies, read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which who?
The Lord shall send against thee.
So God sent our enemies against us. Since we ain't want to serve him, guess who we got to serve now? We got to serve our enemies. What we serving them for?
In hunger.
In hunger.
And in thirst.
Brother right here, when you hungry, where you go to when you hungry, brother? Where you go to when you hungry? Come over here and talk to me.
I'm in a hurry right now.
Where you go to when you hungry though? Where you get the food at? Brother right here, come over here. Come over here and talk to me, bro. Come over here and talk to me, bro. You know your nationality, bro? Read that again.
Verse 48, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst.
So when we hungry, guess what? We got food at the house, but we got to go to our enemies to get that food. We got to go to Kroger. We got to go to the butcher shop, Church's Chicken. What else? All these convenience stores around here, we don't own it. Our enemies own it, Reed.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. When we thirsty, we got to go to our enemies. If you don't pay your water bill, they going to cut your water off. Sprite, Coke, this honey. We don't own none of that, Reed.
And in nakedness.
The clothes that we like to wear, Dolce & Gabbana, Polo, Tommy Hilfiger. We got to go to our enemies for everything we want, Reed.
And in want of all things.
And in want of all things. We want to send our kids to school, we got to go to our enemies. We want to get a check, we got to go to our enemies. We want to get a job, we got to go to our enemies. We want a business, we got to go to our enemies for everything, Reed.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
And it's being specific who your enemy is. And what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And your enemy gonna put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, Reed.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed us. Now we think our God white. We think our God a white man. When the Bible say what? God a black man. Read verse 16. Go to verse 16.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 16. Cursed shall be in the city.
Read that again.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
So now we cursed in the city. As a nation of people, we cursed in the city. When you go to the city, where is we staying at? We staying in the hood. Our answer's right here in the Bible. But we going in all these different religions. We going in Christianity, Islam. Read that.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Guess what? We still cursed in the field right now. Give me Deuteronomy 24. What's that, 14? Oh, thou shalt not oppress. Yeah. Give me Deuteronomy 24 and 14. So we still cursed in the field. I'm going to show you how we cursed in the field. Read.
Deuteronomy 24 and verse 14.
Right.
Thou shalt not oppress and hire servant that is poor and needy, whether he be of thy brethren or of thy strangers that are in thy land within thy gates. At his day thou shalt give.
At his day, read.
Thou shalt give him his hire.
No, hold on, bro. Not Friday. Read that again. At his day, read.
Thou shalt give him his hire.
You supposed to get paid every day. You cursed in the field. Go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 16. We cursed in the field. You supposed to get paid every single day.
Bring it out.
But we think we love though. We oppressed in this. We oppressed in our enemy land.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
You cursed in the field, cause you going to Nike. You getting paid $8.50 an hour. Not knowing they making over 100 million off what you did at Nike. Read verse 17.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket.
Cursed shall be thy basket. Your basket is what you store something in. That's why when you in the store, guess what? Your mama like, nah, put them Skittles down. I can't pay for that. Cursed gonna be your basket. Read.
And thy store.
And our store. We ain't got no black-owned businesses. We ain't got no black-owned businesses. Read 19.
Verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in. That's why you see 2-year-old babies getting hit by stray bullets. Read that again.
Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in.
That's why our babies getting injected with autism, all this what's some more of that stuff all these disabilities. Yeah, all these disabilities that they injecting in our kids. Why? Because the Bible say what?
Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in.
Cursed gonna be when you come in. Read this.
And cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
And cursed gonna be when you leave out this world. That's why older women, they purses getting snatched now. Cursed gonna be when you leave out this world. Give me skip down to 25.
Verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies.
The Lord gonna cause you to be smitten before your enemies. Leviticus 26 and 17. The Lord causing us every day to be killed before our enemies. You say, look, slavery happened 400 years ago. Guess what? It still don't take back every day they killing you in the streets of America. Give me Leviticus 26 and 17.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 17. And I will set my face against you.
And he gonna set The Most High God set his face against us. Read.
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
And you gonna be killed before your enemies. Read.
They that hate you.
Now Donald Trump love us.
They that hate you.
Now the governor love us.
They that hate you.
Now U.S. they love us. They love us.
They that hate you.
Guess what? Your enemy, guess what? They hate you. These other nations, they hate you. That's why when they get their money, they send it back to their land. Read that again. I don't think they understand me.
And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies. They that hate you.
They that hate you.
Shall reign over you.
So the people that hate us, guess what? They ruling over us. Give me Zechariah 11:5. So he said he gonna cause you to be killed before your enemies. God causing us to be killed before our enemies every day in America. But we don't see it though. We don't see that he's chastening from our God. Read this, Zechariah 11 and start at verse 4.
The book of Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 4. Thus said the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
God said do what?
Thus said the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
We the flock of the slaughter because we getting slaughtered in the streets of America every day. We the flock of the slaughter. Read.
Verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
Now it's being more specific. Whose slave masters kill them. Read.
And hold themselves not guilty.
Who they happen to? Tremere Rice, Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, Emmett Till. They don't hold themselves guilty for nothing they do. Why though? Because we on the curses. God put us on the curses. Go back to Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, verse 25 again.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them.
We go out one way against them. Black Panther, Civil War, Farrakhan, Million Man March, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Reed.
And flee 7 ways before them.
And we flee in 7 ways before our enemies. Every time we go out one way. Black Lives Matter. Every time we go out against our enemy, guess what? We flee in 7 ways before them. Read.
And shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
And we removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. We still divided as a nation of people. We go out one way and flee 7 ways and be divided right back again. Skip down to verse 28.
Verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
He's smitten us with madness. That's why we killing each other every day. Madness. He's smitten us with madness, Reed.
And blindness.
And blindness and blindness. We still in 2018. We don't know that we the Israelites that the Bible speak of. We blind, Reed.
In astonishment of heart.
In amazement of heart, because our men still like to sag their pants. The women, guess what? Go to Lamentations 2 and 14. This the astonishment of heart right here. This the astonishment of heart. The men still like to sag their pants. The women twerking on YouTube. Lamentations 2 and 14. This what the other nations saying about us though. Lamentations 2, start at 15. Start at 15.
The book of Lamentations chapter 2 and verse 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee.
Your enemies, they pass by you. They clap your hands. They clap their hands at you, Reed.
They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem.
It's the daughter of Jerusalem, you Israelites, Reed.
Saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
They say, is this the children of Israel? Is this God's chosen people? They sagging their pants. They twerking on YouTube. They calling each other thoughts. They calling each other niggas. This, hold on, read that again.
Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
This the children of Israel? Read.
The joy of the whole earth. All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash their teeth.
Guess what? They don't gotta act like they hate you. Cause they got, read, keep reading.
They hiss and gnash their teeth, they say. We have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for.
So that's why a lot of them don't act like they hate you. Cause they say what? Certainly what?
Certainly this is the day that we look for.
This the day they've been looking for. You lost. They know as long as they can keep you lost, they can keep you in captivity. Go back to Deuteronomy 28. They ain't gotta act like they hate you. What they gonna do that for? You lost. They ain't gotta do that. And with that, I'm gonna let the next teacher come up.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.